Joey Bilotta, founder of EIFA here with Kevin Davies, the captain of the Bolton Wanderers Football Club. Kevin, thanks for your time today. I know last year you were kind enough to meet with our players in a question and answer session. How did that go?
Doing good, yeah. I think I got a trophy as well, so it was good. But yeah, it was nice to come down and, I've been a young sort of player myself, and it's nice to, I've been playing professionally for 18 years now, so the guys gave me some good questions, and it's nice that you can give some feedback and hopefully they can use some of that information to go on and do great things.
Yeah, it was very motivational for our lads, as you can imagine, to have the opportunity to speak with a pro like yourself. How important is that sort of motivation for young players that are aspiring to be professional footballers, to have the opportunity to talk to a pro like yourself and get those insights?
I think it's very important. Like I said, I remember being sort of that age myself, and I was a Sheffield United fan, so I lived not too far from the stadium, so I loved my football. So I used to just hang around the stadium sometimes and try and catch glimpses of the players. I think sometimes, because I've been doing this so long, you forget sometimes that you can still sort of inspire people and motivate people. Because obviously we're trying to keep doing that in my job on a daily basis. The position we're in the league now, it's important that as players we stick together and work even harder, so we can try and climb out of this position we're in the league. But I think as young players, it's important that you work as hard as you can. There's so much competition now for players wanting to break through, and it's difficult to break through. But I think it's a great opportunity for them to work as hard as they can at a great football club like Bolton Wanderers.
That's right. So as you know, we have this year some 30 players from nearly 20 countries participating in our year-long football studies program. You have a lot of teammates that are from different countries. What's it like playing with all these foreign players?
It's great. I think this is sort of my ninth season, so we've had some fantastic players come and go. Like Ivan Campo, JJ Cocker, Euro Joker. People who have won major trophies. But I think it's a great club, and it's I live in the town. It's a great place to come and live and work. But our guys, I think it's a tight group. So when players come in, players get around them and make them feel welcome, because it's difficult, coming from a different country and different cultures and things. So I think it's important that they get that togetherness and a bit of camaraderie, and they can have some fun. I think a lot with football now, I've got a young boy who's sort of 7, 8, and there seems to be pressure already on them to perform, and that kind of annoys me a little bit. But I think you need to enjoy football. I think if you're enjoying your football, you're enjoying the friendships you're making, then you take that onto the pitch together and you can get the right results. I think it's very important.
Yeah, well, our kids actually stay for an entire academic year. They're here for 9 months, training daily under the direction of the Bolton Wanderers Football Club International Soccer Schools. What type of experience do you think that is, and how valuable will that be long-term for the football development, to be here in England for an entire year, training 5 days a week?
Well, we regard the Premier League as the best league in the world. And it's no surprise we're attracting some of the best players in the world, and everybody wants to come and play in this league. So I think to be associated with a club who are performing at that level, and I'm sure over the year they can maybe get to meet some of the other players. We've got international small way around the world, and I'm sure that along that year they can maybe do something similar. Get one of the boys to come and meet them and just have a chat about how they got to where they are, how they maintain and staying at that level, because the competition for places, even in our side now, we've got some great players in there, so you've got to stay on top of the game. So for me, I think it's important that, like I said before, it's an experience, it's a fantastic opportunity to come to England and make new friends, but I think importantly they need to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And they need to work hard, and hard work's the key, I think.
Yeah, so lastly, what advice would you give our lads on the course in terms of specifically their football training?
I think, like I said, they're obviously coming here for the academic side of it. That's important as well.
Mm-hmm.
I loved my football growing up and from a youngster and stuff. But my parents always made sure that the academic side of it was spot on, and managed to come out of school with qualifications in case the football world's such a hard world to get into. There's such a small percentage of players that make it, so make sure they work hard at that. But for me, enjoy it. Make some good friends. I think you've got that friendship you can take on the pitch. And for me, it's just work hard. I think come here, they may miss home sometimes, or it's important they've got the friendship and they've got the staff around them to to make sure that they can turn it into their home for the year. And for me, it's do it today and not tomorrow, because I think oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Sometimes tomorrow may never come.
That's right. That's right.
So if you're competing for places and stuff, it's are you working hard than the guy who's after that same shirt what he wants to wear the weekend? So for me, it's do it today, not tomorrow.
So last question, if you had this opportunity, say you didn't grow up in England, you grew up in America like I did, would you take an opportunity like this to go to a strong powerhouse football nation like England and join a course like our football studies course?
Definitely, yeah. Like I say, I came down last year, and at the time I didn't know too much about it, and obviously I've spoken to the lads and the people that are running it. It's what an opportunity, I think, to come from all parts of the world. The weather's not the best. I'm sure that's the worst thing about the whole thing. Getting used to the rain, but I think it's just I remember when for my junior side, I was about 10, 11. I went over to Norway for a game. We had an exchange, and there's a Sheffield United player manager running the team over there, and he wanted me to go over to Norway to live and to play for his team. And I was like, I was trying to get my parents to let me go,
sure.
But I was a little bit too young. But for me, I think you have to try and experience as much as you can in life, and like I say, these boys have been given a fantastic opportunity. So for me, it's enjoy every minute of it, because I'm sure it'll go really quickly. So enjoy it, work hard, and make some good friends, I think.
Okay, that's Kevin Davies, captain of the Bolton Wanderers Football Club, and a good friend of the football studies lads here on the course. Thank you, Kevin.
Welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, cheers. Have that helped?